Hello, I'm John and welcome to John's Box, my YouTube channel. Cześć, nazywam się John, witam na kanale John w Polsce. Pozostała część nagrania w języku angielskim. And to another edition of English Just For You. And this is the March 2024 edition, where we look at 5 sentences which contain mistakes and attempt to put them right. This month, unfortunately, due to video editing restrictions, I'm unable to write down or text the correct sentence constructions each time as I did in the previous editions. So, without further ado, let's look at the first sentence, which says, "He is understanding me." Well, it could be that it's happening right now, but you need to remember that understand is not an action verb. It's what we call in the English language a state verb, and these verbs do not take the ing form. Therefore, the correct sentence would read, "He understands me," even if it's happening now. There. Other state verbs are want, to consider, to think, and a few more that I can't think of right now. So that's the first sentence, and in a moment we'll move on to the next sentence. So sentence number 2, what your name is. It's a question, and obviously the problem here is that the words are in the wrong positions. Therefore, the is should follow what. What is to be. What is your name? And you could say it's John, or my name is John. So that's sentence number 2. What's your name? Mine's John. What's yours? Sentence number 3. A car is blue. I like it. The mistake here concerns what we call the indefinite article a or a. We're talking about a car which perhaps we can see, we are looking at, and both myself and another person know which car I'm talking about. So therefore we need to use the specific form of the article, which is the. The car is blue. I like it. That's sentence number 3. Moving on now to sentence number 4. These dogs are dangerous. Now, this is a singular form. Dogs is a plural form. So obviously the mistake is here. There are 2 possibilities. Either we use the plural form of the pronoun, these. Therefore it would be these dogs are dangerous. Or perhaps there's only one dog. Therefore it would be this dog not are dangerous, but this dog is dangerous. That's the 4th sentence. We'll now move on to the final sentence, which is slightly long actually. And it reads, you should have spoken to who? To your doctor about your disease. There are 2 mistakes here. Disease is spelt incorrectly. There's a letter missing at the end, which is the letter E. And the big problem is here concerning something that somebody regrets happened or didn't happen in the past. So the modal should be followed not by of, but by have. Now, so therefore the correct sentence should read, you should have spoken to your doctor about your disease. Now, many native speakers, people from the UK, I notice on social media, not only that they actually write it like that, you should have, you should have, you should have. Because when it's spoken, rather we rarely say you should have, rather you should have, you should have. though we don't apostrophize the VE in the written form, but in the spoken form we do. That's why very often you may see some, let's say, less well educated native speakers using should have. I will write all the correct versions of the sentences in the description of the video, therefore you can refer to them. Might be a good idea to write their mistakes and then their corrections. I'm making it up as I go along. That's it for the March edition of English Just For You. I'll be back in April with the full video form with some better graphics than today, as we had before. And just to say, please support my channel, help it to grow. I'm just at almost 700 subscribers, 698 as I speak. Perhaps you can be number 700. Would be nice to get there before the end of the month. I'll say this bit in Polish. Proszę o wsparcie mojego kanału. John w Polsce. Don't forget, if you have any questions or comments, please do so in the comments section, and I'll endeavour to respond to them as quickly as possible. Thank you very much for sticking to the end of this video, and I'll see you again in another video on John's Box, and in April, at the end of April, for another edition of English Just For You. Thank you very much. Bye for now.